Welcome back, Pilgrims, to a new pilgrimage. It's gonna be a short one today, but I've been playing some games and I was thinking, why am I not recording? Because, like, everything's content, right? Well, welcome to Citizen Sleeper. I know nothing about this game, and we're just gonna dive right in. Let's just start a new game. Empty? Sure. Oh, God. You have to pick someone. Operator? An operator works with drones, high precision, remote machines to perform complex tasks from a distance. Sleepers assigned to operator work are usually cerebral and precise people. Perk. Transfer intercept. Chance to gain cryo action and interface actions. Oh, God. Oh, no. So engineer working with machines. +1, work with digital interfaces. Use strength of will. Approaches problems with awareness. Approach a problem head on. Oh god, I gotta choose my class. Work on resource extraction. On resource extraction, often in hard vacuum environments. Super assigned to extractor work are often confident, self-sufficient, and with high level endurance. Okay. Oh, so you can only pick... Oh, there's other ones. Mechanics repairs and modifies automated systems used in industrial whatever. Their sleepers and mechanics are usually diligent, careful, and structured people. So they can't engage. So I'll do all the perks. Chance to gain random scrap item. Chance to gain cryo. Sunbathe dissection allows energy recovery at home. Yeah, I don't know what cryo does, but let's start. First thing you become aware of on waking is the disconnect, the delay between thinking and feeling, between wanting to act and acting. Minor, almost imperceivable, but always present. Where are you? I don't know what's going on with this shit down there. Unknown. First thing you become aware of on waking is disconnect, the delay between blah blah blah. It's almost worse than waking when yourself has spent many dark hours recalling what is felt to be real, to be a person, to be a body that was indestructible yours. Think of the body, forget that body. Think of... It was... worse than waking yourself is... Forget that body. You resist nostalgia. It's pointless. Especially now. This is the moment to reach out, not curl inwards. This is your moment of escape, even if it feels immediately you traded one prison for another, smaller, colder, lifeless. You reach out, you almost laughed if you would there was a room or even air to do so. The walls of the container immediately present, cold, hard, at your back, face cramping your limbs. You resist desire to stretch, knowing that the claustrophobia comes next, and retreat a little from your central nervous system. It isn't painful, but it's not like you used to know pain, at least. In emergency mode, pain is a message delivered with efficiency and ease, a reminder that harm is imminent. There's no insistent throb, no to trembling nerves, just a warning delivered to the binaural quality of a digital notification. Right now, there are thousands of them. Remember the plan, remember the others. Remember the others. You remember there were 10 of you. 10 that could no longer stand the indentured work, the routines of slow decay. 10 whose belief in their promised future was slowly dismantled day by day, until they realized that they sold everything away that would ever matter. 10 that would escape, or at least die trying. Some were lost in the shaft, others never found the meeting point. Only a few made it to the containers, but the freighter, as far as you know, left. That feels like enough. Enough to know that you might no longer be on that grim and heartless rock. Even if, in the airless hold of a freighter, you might freeze solid long enough before you reach any destination. Try to rest. But you are restless. It has been a long time since you left. Surely weeks, maybe months. You are dully aware of your damage of your legs and right arm. You've been reserving energy as much as possible, but your body has still needed to shut down many of its systems to protect you. You spend much of that time asleep knowing that anything else would be impossible to endure. You feel the weight of the impossibility begin to gather. Time is sleep again. To nudge this false body into inducing delta waves in your emulated mind and once again recoil into a dream that you were once a person. Time passes and the cold creeps further in. You feel something. Warmth, not true warmth, but an indication of its presence. Your joints released from their rigor. Sound too. Everywhere screeching and shimmering, so loud that your body ducks your hearing to protect its sensors. Then light, white as the cold, softer and softer until a haze of dirty yellow figure appears. You're out. Whoa. What the fuck? Welcome, guys. Let's see. Spit that. It's been a few hours since Dragos pulled you from the container. You sit huddled in the corner of the scrapyard, swaddled in the reflective folds of a mailer blanket. You're slowly coming back to consciousness, back to life, and you stare at the ordinary curving element of this imposing heater. Dragos, a pragmatic and private salvager. You're surrounded by angular, incoherent lumps of ships, some corroded beyond recognition, others still carry glassy wounds along their edges where a plasma arc sliced them apart. As you trace their shapes with fogged eyes, you hear a voice. So, sleeper, you all thawed yet? Almost. Never seen one like you coming this. New frames must have been better perseverance in sub-zero vac. Seen more than a few of you frozen solid into whole plates or inside outer locks in my time. They weren't so lucky. Dragos comes into focus, shrouded in makeshift tech. His headset was its glinting eyes, the mark of a drone operator. On his shoulder was symbolically linked drone's perches, its irising eye locking you with a unflinching stare. Last living sleeper that came through this yard was a while ago. They didn't last long. You struggle to read his expression beneath the tech, but it seems lost in memory for a moment. Or perhaps he was just figuring out what to do with you. I plan to survive. You aren't sure if he hears you. I won't ask what led you to do it, to sell yourself to a corporation, but I suppose you know you can't go back. Your old body, that's theirs now, and you're just software, a rogue emulation, illegally possessing corporate property. You nod along. You remember biometrically signing the forms, the cold floor on your feet as you padded the sleeper cells, the promise of a life off-world. But as you do, you get now familiar sensation that these aren't your memories. These are things you know, but not things you feel. You're no longer that person. You're an offshoot, a copy. Oh man, they copied me into something else? Wait. What you won't know is what's ahead, at least. At least the last one didn't. There's no easy way to put it. The body of yours is falling apart. It's the same for any sleeper who makes it out of the Essen ARP. Wants to protect their property, but if they can't keep hold of you, well, no one can. You remember that too, at least the rumors of it. Other sleepers. Planned obsolescence. A built-in dependence on the regulatory administration supplements that were part of your routine. Stop taking them and your body begins to shut down, separate from your emulated mind. How long has it been? How long do you have? But for now, sleeper, you're one of the lucky ones. Dragos glances up and away towards the glassy dome of the yard. The Eye is the best place you can be right now. The Eye? The station. You'll see soon enough. Dragos impatiently shifts his weight. Look, I've got things to be getting on with. He trails off. There's freight container I've been using as storage out of the stacks. We haven't been pulling in much valuable scrap these days, but you're welcome to it. Something wells up in you, emotion, fatigue. You shakily get on your feet. Alright, you head up there and you look like you need some rest. And with that, Drago stalks back to the Rex, his drone already converging on the rusty hulk. Plasma flashes silhouettes his spindly figure as he returns to work. This is pretty cool. Welcome to Erlin's Eye. Life on the Eye runs in cycles, during which you can talk to characters, explore the station, perform actions. At the end of each cycle, you need to head to your current home to rest. Resting will move time forward on the station. Okay. Select locations. Oh, okay. One upgrade point. Oh, I can't do anything. Okay. So I have 1+1 there, and icebreaker. Agent nodes give double data rewards. Self-repair. Okay, reroll all of your dice once per cycle. What do I have negative in? So I'm gonna lose points somehow on something. Wait, character. You're home for now? Okay, that's the only place I go. All cycles need to end, rest, prepare for the next one. Okay. So I'm gonna end it here. It was really quick, but I'll come back to it. Oh, never mind. I'll end it in like a second. You wake up curled up in the corner of the container and begin slowly assembling the world around you. After all this time, you still find this body, the one you waken now, strange, disjointed. Its message is readable, but somehow wrong. You sit up, pulling the blanket close against the cold. Here you are, on this ruined station, millions of miles from anyone you know. You're still in the system? Did any of the others make it? It's impossible to know. After all this, what matters? I already escaped. Building a life. Maybe you did get lucky, finding yourself here. Maybe here, on the edge of everything, there's a life you could build. But before you could build anything, you need to learn to survive. Maybe if you could do that, you can make a life for yourself. Dragos has left a few comforts in the container. A blanket, bedroll, sleep on, canister of water, makeshift electric stove, and some faded sackets of some dissonant powder. You thumb the power stud in the stove and begin to boil water. The contents of the satchel smells like damp wood, and you sprinkle them into the liquid. As a pungent smell washes over you, images of restlessly come back to you. A ring like a station, and a skeleton, and ghostly. The webs of threads pulling at your skin, the constellation of bright polygon shapes like angular suns burning into your mind. There's something unpleasantly visceral about these images, and it is long after you've finished drinking before they begin to fade. You tidy away the stove as best you can. You try to gather enough energy to greet the day. Oh, what is this? Your condition? 1? Okay. Condition represents current state of your body. It depletes by 1 segment each cycle, but can also be damaged by violence, injury, or lack of food. If your condition bar empties, you will suffer a breakdown. You have to figure out how to recover your condition now that you no longer have access to corporate pharmaceuticals. At the start of each cycle, you roll your action dice. These dice can be used to perform actions in station. The number of dice rolled is based on your current condition. The worse your condition, the fewer dice you have. Once you have used your dice, you cannot further take any more actions. You must rest or recover them, and in the cycle, you need to eat to survive. This is representing your energy. You can refill energy bar by eating. First, you have to find somewhere to get food. Your energy depletes by 2 segments. If it becomes empty, you'll be starving. When starving, energy loss becomes condition loss, and your condition will also deplete at a double rate. Jesus Christ. Okay. Drago stands in the corner where you meet him. He's still wearing his headset and the harsh light container. You realize it was implanted. A drone on his shoulder, its cash center eye. How are you feeling? The drone chirps. Good to hear you. Good to hear. Good to hear. You notice from beneath the operator's rig, his skin is marked by burns and blotches. I know the container isn't much, but it'll keep you safe, he pauses. So I'm not going to chit-chat too long. Are you all off to work? Sure. Alright, he nods. At the yard, simple stuff. We hack these old holes down, sell them off to shipyards or the bright market dealers for cryo. Occasionally we pull out some tech, something a bit more valuable. Well, most of what comes is scrap. It's hard to find good hands here, but I figure as a sleeper you used the manual labor. I'll slip you some chips based on what you turn up. Chits. He pulls a handful of small metal bars. Oh, they're these. He pulls out a handful of small metal bars. Airwall cryo isolated from the market. We used to trade around here. He stuffs them back in his pocket. He shuffles his feet nervously. Look, I wouldn't usually do this, but in my opinion, you'd be best suited moving on as quick as you can. Sleepers, well, he trails off. Oh. But things being this way that they are for me at the yard, he pauses. I need help. Okay, he pauses, thinking of something else to add. Look, just come down to the yard when you're feeling fresher. There's plenty to do. Will do. He nods distractingly and turns and walks away. The drone hopping alongside him. See you later. He calls back. Looks like it's time for me to get to work. I guess let's go there. Actions are the primary way you interact. You perform action by selecting it, choosing dice action. Repeatable action. Even the rustiest hull can hide valuable components and materials. Extracting them takes careful things. Input dice. Actions reward you with clock progress, energy conditions, or items depending on your outcome. There are 3 types of outcome. Positive. Action gets better than expected. Action succeeds, the action fails. Action dice affect these outcomes as the following. Okay. Go ahead and take some time or sort of cut your way through these towers, blah blah. Okay. Actions displayed information with their type, risk level, and skill modifiers. Let's see. Either critical or repeatable. Critical actions you can only perform once. Either risky, safe, or not. No loss condition. Negative outcome means cryo or energy loss. No loss. Negative outcome means condition loss. Neural outcome can mean cryo or energy loss. The skill is number 3 right there. The modifier is right there. Oh shit, okay. Okay, so you highlight things with that, okay. Jago, okay, so Jago is tied up in something ugly, and if he misses a payment or 2 things get nasty, every salvager knows that there's always one lucky haul from their next payday. So what are my dice right now? I have a 3. And a 6. So I click that, and then this. So actions often progress clocks. Clocks are displayed below actions that fill them. They track your actions that affect the world. Filling the clock means something good or bad is about to happen. The clocks, such as the one tracking his depth, are cycle clocks. These clocks tick themselves once each cycle and can be completed without player input. Any active clock cycle clocks will be displayed in your location. Okay. So what is it back in business? Since Sleeper, you unlock drives as you discover more about yourself in the world. Drives guide you pursuing specific objectives depending on which path you take. You can track drives and track drives with a yellow marker. Press L1 to track your drive. You're now free to explore more life yourself. Try tracking a drive to help you survive. Look for food to keep your energy. Way to recover your condition. Fill clocks to progress stories and find new opportunities. Remember to end cycle when you're out of dice. Scroll, station, camera, go access. You need access to corporation wrinkles, escape, find a doctor, help pay off his debt. Oh shit, there's a lot of stuff. Okay, oh okay, oh wow, okay. Merchants willing to run the gauntlet. Systems, blah blah. Okay. Savage sword. It takes several cycles to reach the steward. Run, blah blah. Wow, there's a lot of stuff to do. You don't have connections, but you do have skills. If you can get a shipbuilder and notice them. No, these are bad. These are all bad. Danger. As a newcomer, you can only gain favor by grabbing loads of materials. No. The only way to get to know the shipyard is to work there. No tourists here. No, this is all risky. Okay, so I have a 50% chance? No. Oh, my shit sucks, dude. Danger and risky. Steal dock plans. Dock watcher. Getting to know Redonda doesn't just mean new places to visit. It means keeping your eye on new arrivals too. Oh, that's this right here. Run the rounds of their security watch the docks. Better avoid attracting their attention. Field explorer. Okay, these are. That's a critical action. I didn't even look at this. Critical and then repeatable. Okay. Let's see what's over here. Nothing. And then like up here, something. Ask for directions. Dangerous. Critical action. Smell, sounds, blah blah. No. Let's see what's over here. After some spaces caused trouble have imposed a toll for entry. No one gets in without paying. I have no cryo. So I'm gonna stay here in this area. What sucks is every time I'm in the wheel, payday. What sucks is that like, so it's safe. So I got -1, so it's like guaranteed to lose. Oh no. Oh. So yeah, this game, it's pretty interesting. I don't want to do any of that stuff. This is like really bad, really bad. Shipyard, these are all risky shit I do not have. So let's you know what we do? We go to the scrapyard. Keep trying to do scrap. That's what we'll do. It's safe, whatever. Yeah, so it's safe. Whatever. Back in business. I don't know what that means, but you know, let's toggle survive. Let's see. So yeah, probably had to go to this market. Get knowledge here somehow. Okay, Alright, alright, alright. We gotta go to sleep. This time you don't wake up. Instead, a ghost of a station that's shifting skeleton rings surround you. For a moment you are gone, absent from your body, stretched out across the colorless void, then connects, begins to establish themselves, tugging in your mind. These threads become vectors of exchange, and then extensions, as you feel your thoughts slipping away down, dissolving into millions of distributed nodes. They connect to you. You see a station. You no longer feel the station like a web-textured, smooth black liquid. Even though you have no eyes, no sight, you see, feel the map of the station. No, not the map of the station, but the map of connections. There's loop cloud, spores and spirals that just out of place. Ingrown thing full of obsolete loops and severed pathways. A system, a map, and a territory all at once. You notice a tug feeling pulling you insistently, as if a small child somehow is pulling you in two directions. Once you look down, all of a sudden everything shuts off. You come back trembling in this unfamiliar body of yours. You find yourself standing in the corner, eyes open now. You feel a change in you, a shift. You close your eyes for a second. You feel it is waiting there. A station sprayed out across your mind. A storm of connected nodes waiting to be explored, and then it's gone. Huh. Alright, cool. So now we have something to work with. So, so plus is, I wish you could like look at stuff. Machines, I don't even know. Okay, whatever. Oh, what's money at? $35. So if I do like that, 100%, that, 50%. So I want to steal that. But it's that. Oh, what I do? Oh no, I'm gonna watch this. What I do? Action available. Slip to the crowd towards passengers out. That voice calls out to you. Hey, sleeper. Guard tag flashes bearing down on you and his hip. Flash track in the middle. Knocks the go for the floor, scratches the middle, you turn. Start to reply, but he holds it. Want to hear, use newcomers all the same. Back in pocket. I suppose you thought you were free, huh? The thing you took, something was belonging to you. Think you respect property. Jolts. You struggle with restraints. Apologies. Frank Wonkley smiles, greets, turn me. You're done here, don't touch this one again. Officer smiles. You piece of shit, Fang. One cycle, I swear. Stalks back to the crowd. Shall we go with them? You walk together, the bright ground gondola. Sorry, guys, I'm just reading this myself. I don't mean to. I was just very scared. You walk together out of the bright gondola. You good? Security jurisdiction is a little fuzzy. They protect their property with Zell. What was that asshole? Oh, Karen's just one of many on the Hedges payroll. We can't all have Paragons order. We? He nudged you. Hey, we're all one dysfunctional family. Fang puts an arm around you, and I'm not part of the security branch, though. Don't worry, I'm with systems. Everything the eye runs on. It runs blah, blah, blah. This place is a ruin. But systems keep it spinning, at least we try to. He stops you. Look, that's not what I'm here to discuss. I saw you lift those plans, and well, I know a little bit about you sleepers. I have a proposition for you. but it's not the place for it. I have an office just across the way. Give me a cycle or two to prepare, and then when you're settled, stop by. He lowers his voice and gives you a dark look. And truth, I need you. It's what they say about sleepers true while there's work to be done. Pat you on the back. Stay clean, sleeper. I won't always be watching. Oh, oh. Hey, you want to order chat? He stands behind a huge pile tied together of whole plates. He stretches out her back, shoulders bulging her flight suit. Sure. You cross the docking, concourse, split, plating, and blah blah. What is this place? What is it with this place, she asks. Everyone wants their cut. She straightens up, imposing height, her armor plate creaking up to you. Don't try anything, alright? I don't want to have to put anyone else down today. I wouldn't think of it. Good, she pauses. Look, I'm not usually... my temper's been a little short lately. Sponges the plate on her shoulder. Come on, enough chat. You gotta earn that shit. You struggle to shoulder the plates, but you do eventually. Annika gives you a look. Ship's this way. She sets off down the gradual speed. To catch up, she turns the passage, pushing through a small crowd. What's all this for? Oh, this? I'm building a treehouse. It gives you another look. It's for... it's a cutter might have seen silent out there. She rapidly turns around the corner. She got pretty cut up pretty bad at her last job and more of a spell. Since it's gotten worse, sliced the core of the shipment, now it's gone dark. Shifts on her shoulder. The upshot is that I'm short one ship mind. A ton of repairs to do, the rest of the crew. So it's been a time. Anything else I could do to help? I don't know. Got a ship mind tucked away in the frame of yours for a moment? You aren't sure if she's serious. Swings plates over her back, almost knocking over. This is me. The first person I met here who actually considered helpful. Look, you want help? Come see me. I need help putting Amber back together. You don't seem the type to try anything stupid. She passes a bundle of plates. No, the outer locks. Don't go spreading all this around. Consider the bonus for not trying to grip me. She gives you a parting nod and ducks to the hallway. Alright, get out of here. Slam shut. Interface. Rewire joints. If you wire them, you can repair items for you. I'm starving. So you help these people. Look like they're encrypted. Input one encryption key. I don't have encryption key. You're unsure if your frame can metabolize alcohol, but this greenway looks good. Isn't exactly a restaurant. I mean, the only way you'll gain trust is around here with a stiff drink. Buy rations. Oh yeah, I need rations. I need rations. Not sure what to do here. There's more stuff now. Fix the arborist, repay doggos. I gotta survive though. Oh yeah, I need 60 fucking cryo. Black market, extra directions. All you need to do is approach them. It's hard. I don't know what these things do. Critical action. It's in delicate condition. It'll be too easy to push it into over. Oh, these are bad, these are good. Oh god, they both could do bad. Oh god. This is risky. do I want to make money? Or do I want... You have skills. If you get a shipbuilder to notice them, you might be in. Another way to get to know shipyards to work here. No tourists allowed. As a newcomer, you can only gain favor by grabbing loads of materials and asking the restaurant where to take them. These are repeatable actions. I'll do that with this. Oh. He has more cycles. Okay, so... Let's see, let's go here. Oh, God. Okay, so what we're gonna do? That's a critical action, right? That's repeatable, critical. Let's go there, 100% positive. Ship shape. So, I'll do this. I'll do 6 here. Energy, overlook, regular. Oh shit. What's here? Oh. I'll have to figure shit out here. Let me go to sleep. Okay, my cycle.